Question and answers with Dr. Atkinson. I came here the first one.
What does the deep cleaning do?
You know that.
I don't know.
Oh, well, the deep cleaning cleans the colon, the kidneys, the liver, and the spleen. The deep cleaning is really the foundation or the Mercedes of this business. It's the foundation of the business because once your system is clean, it functions a lot better. You're able to absorb nutrients and you find that your body begin to heal. As long as a person is strong and not bedridden, the deep cleaning should be done at least twice yearly. It can be done every 3 months in cases of terminal illnesses like cancer, joint pain, high blood pressure, diabetes, and things along those lines. But it's the first step in becoming healthy. Your turn.
Um, what is health?
Okay. I think we covered that before, though. I'm not sure. But I mean, that's an excellent question. It's so broad um, because the concept of health is different for different people. Um, in essence, though, health is the absence of sickness and disease and the total wellness of the human being, mentally, spiritually, and physically. And health is something that belongs to us. And it is something that should not be withheld by any governments or doctors. And as a healthcare provider, we promise to foster this health by any means necessary. Whatever is necessary, you go out of your way to foster health for your client or your community. What is health? It's so broad. The meaning is very different for different persons. Life. Life is living. It can't do nothing but live. Health is a principle of life. And this principle of life can be stimulated at any time. It's something that belongs to us in the sense that when we wake in the morning, we don't ask the sun to shine. We don't even pray for the sun to shine. It comes to us. Health is restricted from us because our environment doesn't match the design of who we are, and particularly the foods that we're putting into this design. Health, what is health, could be talked about for hours, Lewis. That's just one question. We wouldn't even have time for other questions. But at the foundation, health is wealth. Health is happiness. Health is joy. Health is achievements. We're gonna come back to health in depth at a later time. But remember, it's different for different people, and it should be achieved not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and psychologically to be whole, perfect, and powerful. Your question.
How does the deep cleaning work?
The deep cleaning, again, how does it work? That's a very good question, okay? All right, first of all, the deep cleaning is, like I said before, something that's the foundation of this business. How does it work is a good question because now it takes you a little bit further. The deep cleaning work by removing toxins from the cells. The deep cleaning work by removing mucus from the system. The deep cleaning works by removing fecal matter and undigested food that has putrefied, sometimes for years, in the colon. The deep cleaning works primarily because a lot of time our colon becomes so jam packed, and we have food that has been in this area sometime for years. So you eat, but you're not able to absorb nutrients. With the deep cleaning, you're able to remove the plaque from the colon, and in removing the plaque, you automatically begin to heal, primarily because whatever goes through the stomach and the small intestine and the large intestine feeds the blood supply. So the deep cleaning works by preparing the body to heal by cleaning the colon, the kidneys, the liver, and the spleen. Once those internal organs are clean and once the blood is cleaned, you become a different person overnight.
What are the benefits of your products?
What are the benefits of my products? What are the benefits of our products? The benefits are far reaching. Um, the benefits are seen mostly when clients are tired of using certain medications that are just not working, and to be able to substitute that medication with something more natural that does the same thing or even better is one of the greatest benefits of these products. The other benefit that is really great is that they're easy to take. Okay? The way I organize these products is why they work. You could pick up one or two of them almost anywhere, but the key to the working of these products is how they're prescribed. So the benefit of these products are most seen when they are prescribed. And I think I do a great job in the prescription of them.
Can you cure cancer?
That's a good question. Can you cure cancer? Cancer is an unnatural growth. Being an unnatural growth, when the body is toxic or when the body is not operating to certain biological laws, cancer, which is an action, a growth that just continues to multiply and multiply and multiply. In my line of work, once the body has been cleaned and nourished, those cancer cells begin to recede. They can't grow anymore. I don't think that there's anyone that can cure cancer. It's impossible because cancers live in us just like bacteria, viruses, and funguses. And they live quite comfortably and they cause no problem. However, when there's an imbalance in the system and this unnatural growth begins to take place, my work is to retard the growth, to reverse the process, and maintain stability within the body. So to make a claim as bold as I can cure cancer would let almost anyone know that is not possible or the right response. No, you can't cure cancer. Cancer, if you cured cancers within the body, the person would die, so to speak. If you remove certain friendly bacteria from the body, you would ultimately die. And certain viruses that live in you are necessary. Without them, you would ultimately demise. So we treat cancers and restore the body to wholeness in short periods of time.
Can you help a person near death?
That's a very good question. Can you help a person near death? What do you think? What do you think? You think we can help a person who's near death based on all the years that you've been around this business? Oh,
Yes.
only? Okay.
Depends on how close and that's it.
Never open it. One of the things that's fascinating about the body is that it is a very sophisticated um, machinery, very sophisticated, and the most sophisticated of it is up here. Okay. Now, our bodies are so interesting. Let's give you an example, and I'm going to get to. Can you? What do you say?
Can you help a person with that?
Help a person near death? Of course we can. See, our bodies are so fascinating that, like, when you cough, that is a part of the intelligence of the body. Because when a person is sick, sometimes they might cough. If you're not able to cough, that bacteria would stay in the lungs and probably become fatal. Another example is some people experience diarrhea. Just a doodle like crazy for a while and they just run to the doctor. That diarrhea is another sophistication that the body uses as a defense to flush toxins from the colon and bacteria when a person becomes sick from ingesting certain types of food. When a person vomits after eating, that's another sophisticated method that the body uses to heal itself. Whenever the temperature rises, that's another sophistication that the body uses to heal itself. So if we will tolerate these things, they go right away. The next one is pain. That's another mechanism that the body uses to heal itself. So we go to a doctor, and doctors tell me, most of my colleagues, basically, most of the time patients come in is to alleviate these symptoms that are designed to heal our bodies. Now, a person near death, the main thing that you do with a person like that is to nourish their bodies. A person near death is a person who generally is very dehydrated and they're lacking nutrients, okay, and circulation is poor. Very first thing is to go in and to begin to nourish the person. I am taught that as long as there's life in the body, there's a chance for rejuvenation. And I've seen that many times in this work. So if a person is near death, of course you can help them. But tell me this, do you mean, what do you mean by near death? I mean, give me an example of near death.
Like being sick and when you find it dead and can't move and stuff.
Okay, and even that depends on the type of condition the person is in. You have persons who are sick, and because of what they believe, they can either die or they can come back from that death. Some people are sick and their entire family around them will say, well, that's the person's time, they've lived long enough, and things like that. And the person take on that. You'll be in another environment where persons literally are expecting you to come back, and the expectancy make a big difference. But if a person is near death, it depends on what's going on. You have some people who are near death and they're not getting the proper care. If we come in with our nutrients and things to stimulate the body, I'm sure there'll be major differences, and we've done it. It's challenging, and I wish that persons wouldn't wait until they get that far. But as long as there's life in the body, there is a chance for rejuvenation. Next question. Next question. Wonderful. All three questions are done. All right, we're done for today. Try to come up with some better questions next. Well, no, try to come up with some more wonderful questions next time, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.